Yeah, so thanks for that. I mean, I guess in a slightly related vein, there's this kind of new theme in the mayoral race. Two of the front runners, Eric Adams and Andrew Yang, sounding strongly pro cop, anti budget reductions to the NYPD. That's raised criticism from people like AOC saying front runners might take the city back to Giuliani style over policing of the city, which is something really a hallmark of your administration was fighting that style of policing. So I guess the question to me is, why aren't you coming out in favor of one of the progressives, like your former employee Maya Wiley, who's like very anti-Giuliani style policing?
Well, Sean, fair question, but a much more complicated reality than that. We cannot go back to the years of Giuliani when this city was horribly divided and it was setting us back. We cannot go back to the years of Michael Bloomberg and the unconstitutional and broken use of stop and frisk. The best years were the 6 years before the pandemic. Everyone saw it with your own eyes. Crime went down 6 years in a row. Better relationship between police and community. Constant series of reforms. That combination worked. We can get back to that. We will stop this gun violence. We will turn the corner. We can't go back to the bad old days in any sense. Some people say bad old days, they mean the 1970s. But there was also the bad old days of Giuliani and Bloomberg when people's rights weren't respected, where there was a massive split between police and community. We can't have any of those things happen. What I anticipate is, as we get past the impact of the pandemic, we will go back to the full use of neighborhood policing, full active courts, consequences for crimes. We'll turn the corner on gun violence. We'll invest more in communities, cure violence movement, crisis management system. That's the way forward. I'm watching all the candidates, Sean. And it's not as simple as, one wants to go back to Giuliani and the other one doesn't. It's not even close to that. There are a number of candidates who want to keep making reform and keep the city safe. And that's the direction I believe in. If at some point I think it's important to say something about specific candidates, I certainly will.